What's going on everyone, Ollelito back here with a brand new video on the channel. Today guys, we start a new series where I will call it Inside the Mind of a Pro Player. We did it last year, and today I will basically go through a whole game and tell you guys my thought process behind when I defend, when I attack, when I'm inside the box, when defending outside of the box, everything. Try to tell you guys what I think during a game, what I try to set up, different kind of plays, etc. And we do a whole game in Elite Division Rivals to make it as hard as possible for us. So, new video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and now we jump into the new series. And if you guys like these kind of videos, also comment something nice down below. Now we jump into the game. So before we jump into today's game, we're at 838 skill rating. We haven't played a lot of rivals. This is our team in the background. We will play with a 4-4-2 formation starting today, and of course we won't play tomorrow. Even though I got him alone, we will play with Mickey van der Ven. So now we jump into the game. Okay, so the ping is not the greatest, but doesn't matter. We just want to jump into a game. I think in general, guys, I will be better at this, you know, by the time that we do this more often. So don't go too hard on me if I'm not talking through everything. But we play a guy called Kuna team. Let's see his team first of all, where I try to analyze the team first of all. He has Ter Stegen, plays a 4-4-2. He plays Frimpong, Ledley, King, and Varane. Also, Inaki Williams and have Wirtz on the wings. So we'll probably try to attack the Wirtz side a bit more as he's a bit slower. So starting off from the play, of course, you just want to keep the middle simple as much as you can. That's the main idea. And not really step too much like I do here with the defenders. When we get the ball, we always want to find our striker and also send our winger. I already sent my winger, so I have one guy running. When he beats that kind of line, that's when I want to play him in behind. And once again here, we do the Ollelito play, as you guys know. Always here, we try to find CM, and if you can't find that, that's going to be blocked as always. This doesn't matter though, just track back with the CM. This is the most important thing, because we just want to defend with our CMs as much as we can, up to the point where we need to switch to our defenders. So, once again here, very poor pass from me, but we always, when we get the ball, when we get possession of the ball, take the ball towards the wing. We don't want to play through the middle too much. Once again, great pressure. I send R9 to just have a runner. Then I send Nico to make a run in behind and just waiting for him to run. He doesn't really cover this run. Here again, I'm just going to do a ball roll R1. I could have passed Mbappé there maybe, but I thought Varane actually blocked the lane through there. Once again, track the runners. This is fine. I don't really need to do a lot here. Mickey is keeping Griezmann very well. And once again, we start off from the back. So once again here, we do the Ollelito play. We send the full back, try to play ourselves out of pressure. I know that Frimpong is still running on that right hand side. I probably could have played the striker earlier there, because if I lose the possession here with Frimpong, I need to track back with the CM to be able to cover up the space for Frimpong, who made the run. Once again here, win the ball with Davies. Again, we just take space, play a lock, send Ginola to be able to have a runner. Now we know, okay, Ginola is, you know, in a lot of space there. Doesn't really get the ball, doesn't matter. We go back. If we can't find anything, I see that Mbappé is free here. Playing R9, take a touch, and then probably a shot. Now, he managed to press circle there. I think he missed the ball, I'm not sure. And he rage quits. Well, we just restart again, I guess. Let's see what the guy's team is. Hopefully, this guy can play the whole game. Hopefully. Let's see, we're not skipping the team. I just want to see what team. I recognize this game tag, by the way. I don't know who this is. Yashin, Saliba, Araujo, Kunde, Rolfe, Bolmati, Guyaro, Dembele, Smith, Swanson. And I already recognize, okay, he plays with Rolfe, which means she's pretty slow, right? So I want to attack that left side of his, the right side of mine with Nico as much as I can with Rolfe, because Nico will beat Rolfe for pace. So, from the start, we always, either we do kickoff glitch or we send the fullback, then we try to trigger the Nico inside to basically just make the fullback run. Here again, I'm going to do the Ollelito play. First of all in the game to just see how he defends it. If he does like that, we get a corner from it. So that's the best kind of possible way. Just want to find Van Dijk. I don't know where he is. Just aiming in between the penalty spot here. 2.5 bars, trying to run to the first spot with Van Dijk. Can do a tutorial if you guys want to. Let me know that in the comments if we need a tutorial. But we start off the game really well with basically a kickoff to that led to a corner, which we score. So that's perfect. Here again now, when my opponent like starts to rush, especially like this guy did now from start, this is just like a signal, okay, he's not mentally ready for the game, right? And once again here, when I'm trying to defend, I just want to make the team as compact as possible and not really want to step out with too many players. So you see how I'm just trying to, you know, tuck the wingers in to basically keep the middle as compact as possible. And once again, now I'm attacking Rolfe's side because I know R9 will beat Rolfe for pace. So once again, if I can't find anything here, we do the Ollelito play where we find CM, striker. Here again now, good switch from him. If we can't find anything, we just do the same thing again. But here we want Ginola to make a run so he pushes down the defense. And if we can't find anything here, we find this. Play lock maybe upside, take a touch. 4-post finish, red timed finish, but it goes in because it's R9. But in general, that's, you know, how we try to line it up. I see that it's doing kickoff. Then I just need to cover the run with center back. And once again here, we just try to keep the team as compact as possible and try to work a lot with the CMs to be able to defend. Once he beats my defensive line though, in terms of CMs, that's when I need to be very, very accurate in switching to the center backs. So once again here, if I feel like, okay, now I'm leading 2-0, I don't really need to stress a lot. I'm going to send Frimpong, for example, as I want to have a runner always running for us. And when he beats the line, Nico should be able to play Frimpong in space there. But it's always how I'm setting it up. You see that I'm trying to send one player, then trying to focus on that player. But if my opponent is actually covering that kind of space of the player, that's when I want to take space for myself. Because I'm always sending players because I want to create more time on the ball for myself. So once again here, I send Theo. I'm not going to focus on Theo yet though. But if I can, right now, I should be able to play Theo. Even though the long ball pass playstyle didn't work there with Goyaro, doesn't matter. Then we just start over the attack. But as I said, it's almost sending players because you just want to create space and time for yourself. Once again, here we just start over. Here again now, I've been all over him the first 20 minutes. We find the winger, try to find a triangle between the CM, the striker, and the winger. If he's not putting pressure on me, I'm just going to wait for him to start to put pressure to pull players out of position. Once again here, Ginola is on the wing. We can aim for the corner flag like we always do. Send Mbappé to push his team down. Then we try to find basically CM coming in a good spot, trying to find that pass upwards to the CM, which is fine. Find some Mbappé, okay, we can't really find anything, just patience. Then I try to send Frimpong to have Frimpong a bit higher up. Try to take Frimpong towards the wing to be able to push his team down. Sending Nico to just push his team down. Here again, we want to find a CM if we can, but just patience. Now again, we find a pocket of space to Nico. And there again, when I'm inside of the box, I'm just trying to do something creative. Just a skill move, and in general, just shoot afterwards, for example. Once again, in that kind of duel with Smith and Van Dijk, I'm just trying to pass it home, like just spamming X. Here again, we have plenty of space on the wing. I wanted to send Ginola there to have a runner, but doesn't matter. Here again, we try to cause an error in build-up, and we do that pretty well. We have R9 running. Here again, we do speed boost and just flick the right stick here to be able to be faster. Even though on this game, that's not the greatest, even though your players are faster, because the center backs in general are also fast. Doesn't matter though, we can just take space. Here, if it's not opening up, we just have patience. Play it out to Frimpong, do play lock to Nico. I'm onside, triple square to R9, finesse shot far post. Should have been a goal, even though that was an insane save, but that was overall pretty good play. And you see how impatient my opponent's starting to get there. I can already feel it, as he feels like, okay, I'll need to start going forward because he's not creating a lot. Once again here, he's trying to, once again, panicking. If I can't find Pateas, just always go back like this then. Finding Theo, and this is the triangle that I'm talking about. Ginola, I have plenty of time here. You see, he's not going on me, so I just need to wait for him to pull the players out of position. And then if we can find a pocket of space in between the center back and the full back, that's like the money space we always want to go for. So once again here, we wait for him to step out with the players. We find Pateas, we find Patri, take a touch, find R9. Like Oketa should have been around Yashin there, even though that was offside. But you see how I'm just creating by having the patience in attack. So once again here now, when I'm defending, just try to keep the middle as compact as possible. Doesn't matter. As long as he just doesn't play through me, it's fine. And if he plays through me, it's still fine. Then I just need to defend a bit more with the center backs. And now, when he basically beat my attacking line of the two strikers, I just want to be able to drag them down to make it as compact as possible. But if he beats this line, just be patient. Just try to work as much as you can with CMs. Here again, I switch to Theo because his only threat of going forward is Theo there. Here again, I want to find the strikers because I already sent Ginola in space. Then when Ginola gets the space, I play it. I send R9 to push his team down. I send Mbappé to push his team down. Once again here, we find Pateas. I see that the CM is open. R9. Some skill moves here. Trying to be creative as always. And this is just R9 cheese for you. And yeah, I mean, we could have scored there, but you get what I mean. It's very, very simple how I create. And this is versus a elite division player as well. This is not a bad opponent at all, but this is working on all types of levels. And once you go up to the highest level, which I'm playing at right now at the moment, as a pro player myself, it's comes down to small margins and always choosing the right option. Then I'm just dragging down, as you see here, Frimpong to be able to make the defensive line as compact as it was before. Here again, he gets a very good free kick opportunity. Just put a player on the line, that's the best way. Now half time, We can maybe still go forward, but that's horse time for you guys. And this is basically how it's looking. It's a lot of thought process behind, you know, me setting up a play, me deciding what to do. And it's very, very hard for me to actually like explain what I do inside the box because I'm just trying to be creative. Use a skill move that you really feel comfortable with using. I feel very comfortable with doing a normal elastico, reverse elastico, a roulette, or just even a la croqueta inside the box. So that's like the thought process that comes up to my mind, but that's like muscle memory. That's something that you will just learn by playing the game a lot and doing these kind of skill moves inside the box, for example. So if you look at match facts, I see that I have 4 shots on target. I see also that I have 59 contra 41% possession, and I can also feel that during the game because I feel like I have control of the game now. So let's just jump into the second half, and I feel like I have very, very good control of the game, and yeah, see if we can maintain this kind of control. Okay, so second half starting. Let's see what we can do. Once again here, be very, very focused on kickoff. You see he's sending a Smith already. And the only thing I do is to track back with a center back. That's the best way to like defend the kickoff, in my opinion. Once again here, we take the ball from Foden, and I decide, okay, I want to use the left wing to my advantage. I already sent Theo, and now I decide, okay, I'm going to focus on Theo. So we do this, we drop with Mbappé. Okay, Theo is going to beat that line as he's quick, sending R9 to, you know, push the team down. Send Mbappé as well to push the team down. I'm not going to focus on Mbappé. Take a touch, see if we can find a play lock. We find a play lock. Fourth post is always open there, even though that was a great block by Araujo. Now he also knows that I'm going to do the corner, but we're going to try again. As he's not moving the keeper too much out, I'm going to try the corner once again, the first post one. But if he starts to move keeper, that's something that I will probably not do later. So this didn't work then. But corners, you won't be succeeding like so many times. Like I haven't scored a lot of corners in this year's game. Now though, when he gets like a kind of a counter-attacking opportunity, as again, just try to bring back as many players as you can. Now we got the ball, we send Nico, I found Patri, and now I'm not going to focus on anyone, just try to maybe send Theo Hernandez. I'm not going to focus on Theo Hernandez. I always have runners in behind, and this is making him very, very uncomfortable, I can feel. Once again here, I have plenty of space. Here again, if he decides to go on the wing when he gets the ball, doesn't matter, then I just need to decide, okay, I actually need to be able to go on him because my fullback is too high up. Once again here, R9, finding CM. Let's see if we can do a play lock. We can actually find Ginola upside. I'm not going to use Ginola. Playing it again. You know, just trying to speed up the tempo outside of the box with doing creative stuff that you know works. So for example, a play lock with a CM into a striker is something that I find really, really good. And I did it in the last game as well. And that's one thing that you guys need to use. I drag Mbappé down there to block the lane from him passing from the wing back into the center midfielder. Once again here, I push back the defense. Okay, now I can find the CM. I can find, oh, that should have been to R9, doesn't matter. Now we find R9. But you see, I'm always trying to do these first time passes because I have center midfielders that have these play styles that they should be able to make a first time pass. That's why I choose Patri and Putellas, for example, because I know they can speed up the tempo outside of the box. So once again here, I know I want to find this space in between, which means when I fake the play lock like this, I gain so much space and I create so much time for myself on the ball, because the play lock fake is such a good thing to use, as you will create time for yourself, but also it will create easy space for you to take when your opponent thinks, okay, he's actually going to pass to this player he's play locking towards. So I'm going to show you that in next attack. So I'm thinking already now, okay, in next attack, I'm probably going to use the left side because Theo Hernandez is really, really fast and I want to burn down that left side. So I already made up a plan for myself in the next attack. Once again, I get the ball with Theo, I send Theo, and now I decided for myself already, you guys know it, this guy that doesn't. When Theo beats the line, L1 triangle, we have space here. We're not really going to use it as Theo got a pretty poor touch. Yashin was quick out there, but overall, you see how I'm actually, you know, lining up the plan before it actually happens. Once again here, okay, I'm probably going to decide to go left side again next time. But now, for now, I'm just trying to keep the team as compact as possible. He gets a corner, and now, of course, I think about the corner. I'm not thinking about how my next play should be. Now I'm thinking, okay, defend this corner, and then we'll see what happens. Once again, great goal by him. I should have been on him way quicker there. I need to be on him there by all my players and trying to actually be aggressive on him. Here again, I sent Theo Hernandez. He doesn't see this. He's overlapping on that left-hand side. Very, very poor pass by Nico. Once again, if this doesn't work, we just track back with Theo, and then we go with Ginola to be able to put some pressure early doors. And if he plays through our pressure, that's fine. Okay, so I try to put pressure on Rolfe, try to put pressure with my CM. It works pretty well here, but it's almost like I don't really get rewarded. Once again, I track back with Patri, works, And now I just have patience. He needs to come to me now. I'm leading. I see some space up here. I'm going to do a play lock, a bit lucky. Once again, if I can't find anything, we just go back. Here again, I can take space now, because when I have that amount of space, I need to take it. Once again, here with Nico, just be strong. Don't lose the ball. Hold L2, for example. Here again, finding CM. Can't find anything here, so I'm doing a play lock. Trying to get on the inside with Ginola. Once again, a play lock. Take the ball backwards. Finding Mbappé. That should have been a first touch pass with Mbappé to back to Ginola. Once again, great pressure from Nico. Take a touch. Trivela into the back of the net. And I mean, that kind of touch forward is like the key. I will clip that for you guys and explain to you guys after the game why it's key. Why I'm taking that touch forward. Because that basically helped me to score that goal. Once again, okay, 78th minute. I want to use the right hand side. So I decide, okay, I can find R9. I can find Nico, and then I find Mbappé, not Mbappé, Frimpong in space. Once again here. He is actually starting to realize that I want to go back. So the thing I'm going to do next time is to try to go on the inside of the fullback, because he thinks now, okay, this guy's just going to cut it back all the time. So when I'm aiming for the corner flag now, look how he will think that I'm going to pass this, which means that I'm just taking this space instead. And if I can't find anything here, find R9, take a touch, finesse. Once again, a great save by Yashin, but you see how my thought process is switching, because I realize, okay, he's thinking that I'm going to do this. It's basically a game of chess. I always say this. FIFA is a game of chess. And I'm going to do this kind of corner variant now. Take it with Frimpong, Trivela far post. Unlucky with the precision shooting, but already lined up the corner variant there as well. This is fine. Now, it's 5 minutes left in the game, so I need to... Of course, if this was a super important game, I would have probably switched to 5 back and kept the ball a bit more. But I'm just going to show you guys how my thought process is now. Just still be brave enough to put some pressure on my opponent. Once again here, if he thinks that he can go through me, that's good for him. Because my thought process now, don't let him play through you. I mean, as long as he just goes back, and you see how I'm tracking back here with Mbappé to be able to cut that pass off to his CMs. And you see how compact that is for him. He's always under pressure. Because I'm using the second man press, but I also use 70 in depth, which means that the team is pushing it up by itself. So once again, in the 88th minute, I probably won this game. I'll send Patri to just have Patri inside here. I send Frimpong, and I automatically have a 2v1 on the wing. Here again, I'm going to fake the play lock. You see how much space I gain, because he thinks that I'm going to pass, which I'm not. So I'm just faking the play lock to gain space and time, which I do pretty well. CM, R1 pass into Mbappé. Almost, very good defending there by Araujo. Once again here, you know, faking the Trivela by doing the ball roll, lining it up, finding Mbappé. Once again, great defending by Araujo. But overall, this was a really solid game. I think we've done really well. And before this video ends, I'm going to show you guys why this is so important. Because when I pressure play here, you see that I try to go to Rolfed to block this pass off to Bonmati. The thing I do then is he passes this, I mean, in a very poor way from Rolfed to Manico. I see that Mbappé is inside the box almost, or kind of outside inside the box. I just play him, but the touch you see on the right stick is basically on the right way, because I want to take the touch inside of the box and then you shoot. So the thing I do, basically aim my stick to the right side to be able to actually get the shooting opportunity. I find it, Mbappé, yellow time, doesn't matter, he scores to make it 3-1, and overall this was a pretty confident game where I think I've done pretty well. I mean, 2 shots to 8, and I think we deserve the win for sure. I mean, 0.0 expected goals, 2.5, we definitely deserve the win. But this is basically how my thought process is in a normal Division Rivals game in Elite Division as well. So yes guys, if you like these kind of videos, let me know down in the comments. Don't forget to like, and if you want me to do this maybe in a weekly game, maybe I should actually try to play this versus pro players. Let me know down in the comments. It's very different, of course, playing rivals compared to pros. But if you want to see something different, let me know if you have any tweaks on it, what I should do. Because as I said, this is kind of a new series, so we can definitely switch it up a bit sometime. But thank you so much for watching. You guys are the greatest. Thank you so much for the support recently. You guys are the best. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.